Banks FX. Lord Banks FX welcomes you to this live stream of live Forex trading. A whole 3 hours of news.
We begin with that wild ride on Wall Street.
You're seeing new record highs on the S&P and NASDAQ.
Interviews.
Some will make money, some will lose money, but that's just the way the markets always work.
Analysis and live trades. So sit back, lock in, and load up your trading terminals. And let's get this rocket to blast off. Introducing your host, Lord Banks FX. Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's happening, baby? Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss the lives? Guess who's back? Haha. Lord Banks in the house. Welcome to Lord Banks FX. I am your host, Lord Banks. Oh my gosh, he is back. Yes, sir. What up, Roma? Let's make it happen, baby. Listen, I'm sorry. I know I've been away. I've been trying my best, though, to feed y'all through Telegram. Just started a new Discord. Getting that all set up. Getting it going. Hey, you know, I'm a man of many skills and I have many things going on, and there's a lot of things that I have in the works for you guys, and the lives were just taking up that time that I needed. Really, I just needed to take that time to sleep so I can jump in and, you know, set everything else up that I'm trying to make it happen for you guys, you know. Excuse me. Anyways, you know, I've been busy. I've been very, very busy, but I started the $10 to $1,000 challenge. It's in my Discord. It's going live. 9 days, 116.3% gain. Phenomenal results. People are eating daily. I got my trade ideas that I send out. Those are in the trade ideas chat. If you're not in my Discord, go ahead, check out my description. Click that link. Make sure you're jumping on there. Yo, I'm like on a whole nother, like, man, I've been killing it, guys. I've been literally killing it. I want to talk about a couple things here. So this was a setup from last week. We ended up sitting here just consolidating. Horrible volume, nothing that pushed to where I wanted to. I'm just removing this stuff because this is not what I want to talk about, look at. Take this alert off too because that was from last week. All right, so a couple of things here, guys. I got a Discord. That happened. In the Discord, I answer questions, I give direct feedback, I provide resource links, I provide links to news, I provide trade ideas, setups, breakdowns, analysis, challenges, everything. So if you're not in there, you're missing out. You know, I had a bunch of people in my Telegram, but those people, you know, I tried to tell them, you know, come to my Discord. It's hard to keep up with both, is what I'm trying to say. It's very difficult to try to, you know, send out information simultaneously to both. A lot of these things are kind of like in the moment, what we're doing, sending it out, getting it done, and it's just difficult. So Discord is going to be my primary, you know, communication tool, just because I think it's a lot faster, a little bit more versatile, and it's a better platform for you guys to have more access to me. You know, one of the things I found out that you guys were having issues with is, you know, when I'm sending out information, you know, you guys are, you know, misinterpreting things, seeing it late, or, you know, you have a question on something, and for you, it's difficult to, you know, make sure you can come in on that. Like, I want you to feel very comfortable with the Discord and be able to have that, you know, access to me whenever you need. So make sure you're following that. Make sure you're joining that if you're not already in there. That's what I wanted to say first off. Second off, I got a lot of new things coming for you guys, and my live trading live sessions are going to come back. Today is just more some weekly analysis. I want to go over some beginner stuff. I know I have a lot of new people that are following me, that are joining my channels, joining my platforms, and they're very, very new to trading. So I want to go over a couple of basics just to get you guys acclimated to what you need to be focused on, right? And I also want to do our weekly analysis setup and what I'm going to be looking at for the week, right? So that's kind of what I want to accomplish with this live session today. Other than that, if you guys have questions, hit it up in the chat, hit me up in the Discord. I'm active, I'm available. Usually the weekends I kind of like take some time for myself, but I'm always coming back and I'm answering all questions, answering anything and everything you guys need. Okay, cool. So a couple of things for my newbies and my beginners. I'm gonna write this shit out so you guys can screenshot this, take a picture, whatever you need. Okay, a couple of things you're gonna need. Okay, first of all, you need a broker. Okay, I have a recommended broker and link is in description. Okay, is that how you spell description? I don't know. Okay, number two, you're gonna need to download an app that's called MT4, okay, that you log into your broker with. Number three, you're gonna need to make an account with TradingView, tradingview.com, okay? And this is our charting software, charting platform, whatever, okay? Number four, I highly suggest you guys find a way to start calculating your risk management. The easiest one is an app called Stenu. Okay. Number five, you need to understand a couple of things here. We day trade currency, commodities, and indices. This is not, I'm not day trading stocks. I have a stock portfolio, and if you guys really want, I can share that with you, share my watch list, share what I'm buying, but that's a long-term investment, things that I'm not even, this platform is not for that. I'm not talking about stocks. I'm talking about day trading currency, commodities, indices. Currencies is, your GBP USD, USD CAD, ADU USD. Commodities, gold, silver, oil. Indices, US 30, S&P 500, all of those I trade. Okay, this is for my beginners, guys. If you're watching this video after the live, after the fact, take a screenshot, look at this, write it down, do whatever you gotta do. This is how you're gonna get set up. Okay, broker link is in the account. App so you can trade MT4 on your phone. TradingView, you can go to tradingview.com, make an account. There's also an app, you can download it. There is a pro premium version if you want. I have that version just because I like the features. You don't have to pay for that if you don't want. There's definitely a free one. Go ahead and have that. The app, Stenu, it used to be free. I think there's a fee now. I think it's like 10-15 bucks or something like that. It's not that bad. I mean, it's very, very versatile in being able to enter your account balance, enter what you're trying to risk, and then it letting you know what lot size you should be entering. Okay, so that's number one. This is for my newbies, all my beginners. I've been getting so many messages, so many DMs of all the new people trying to figure out how to get started. They're seeing everybody make money. They're seeing everybody jumping on this new train, Lord Banks, and changing the fucking game, but they don't know how to get started. Okay, so these 5 steps right here will get you started. Okay, now when it comes to trading, the number one thing you want to have is a trading plan. Okay, trading plan where you are focused on a certain way that you're going to operate in the market, And whether that be a time, a pair, a strategy, all of that plays into it, right? So in a trading plan, and you know, I really should just put this labeled as trading plan and go into the steps for the trading plan. So the trading plan is choose a pair. Choose a pair, and just one, guys. If you're starting out new, you just need one. Get one, figure out which one of these pairs you want to focus on and become an expert at. You need to figure out how it's going to move, how the volume reacts, how it reacts to news, what times, what days. Like, you need to become so in tune with that pair that you know where and how it's going to move based on you following it already for a while. Like, it should just be like you just are very in tune the way that pair likes to react to things, right? Choose a pair. So whether that's, you know, GBP USD, GBP JPY, you know, USD CAD, you know, Euro USD, it doesn't matter. Just choose something. One. Just one. Just focus on one. Because here's the thing. I know, you know, you want to go all over the place and start trading all kinds of pairs and jump in and grab all the opportunities, right? But the thing is that you're still losing because you're doing that. You haven't figured out how to win yet, so you're a loser, okay? I'm trying to make you a winner. You want to be a winner? Come join the club. Come follow Lord Banks. Come join the Discord. Trust me, we're eating every fucking day, okay? If you want to be a winner, come and follow this. I'm giving all this out for free. And you know what? I'm probably going to get all kinds of fucking backlash and hate from all them fucking furus that are selling you signals and courses and trade ideas and all that, because I'm giving this all out for free. For free. Okay? Number 2, you want to choose a time. Okay? Now, I know a lot of people, they have work, they have class, they have, you know, responsibilities, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Choose a time. Okay, you got London session, you got New York, you got Sydney, you got Asian. Okay, pick a session, pick a time, and stick to it. When you're making your trading plan, whatever you're picking, these are the things you want to stick to, no matter what. Okay, you need to do this consistently. And make sure you can start to be consistent with your plan and not deviate from it to the point that you become consistent in your trading. When you can accomplish that, then you'll recognize the amount of discipline and emotional control and mental toughness it takes to be able to then explore different pairs, different times, different, you know, commodities, indices, whatever. But if you don't figure out the mechanics to win just one, you will never win. You will always be a loser. Okay? I'm trying to turn you guys into winners. All right? Next thing. So once you choose a pair and you choose a time, you need to choose a strategy. Okay? Now, some of you guys may be like, well, what fucking strategy do I use? I don't know what kind of strategy I use. Like, you know, what do you recommend? What's the best? What's the highest winning percentage? None of that. You understand there's no right or wrong strategy, number 1. Number 2, what works for you will not work for the next, because we are all unique individual beings, okay? And our emotional reaction to how we process things and the way we react to things and the way we interpret things is not going to be the same across the board. Now, there's specific strategies that you can use, but there's always going to be that strategy and then your tweak to that strategy so it can work for you. That's the way things work. That's one of the most important things, because, you know, everyone wants to just have a step-by-step instruction on how to win in the market. Do you understand? Being as good as I am in this market, it's part science, part art. It's not 100%, and it never will be. But you have to get to a point where you're executing your plan at 100%, whether or not it plays out to 100%, if that makes sense. You know, it's about how you're going to tweak what works to mold into your lifestyle, into your personality, into the way you respond to things. Okay, so here's a couple of strategies, right? You can be a swing trader, a scalper. You can do zone to zone. You can do breakouts. You can do breakout and retest. You can be a fib trader. I mean, you know, there's so many. There's no right or wrong. Like, there's so many different options here that you need to just pick one. I don't know what else is there. You know, MACD. What is it? Ichimoku. You know, there's MA. You know, there's SMAs. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, there's so many different strategies to do, right? You can be straight price action, right? That's what I do, price action trading, right? You know, where you're just reading price. So, you know, there's so many different things. Choose one thing to start focusing on and just focus on that. Okay. One. All of these I should probably elaborate here and be like, choose only one. Very important. Okay. Now, if you don't know what works best for you or what you should do, you should focus on looking at the way each one operates and choose the one that fits your lifestyle the best, right? For example, if you have a lot of things going on and you're extremely busy, you know, focus on swings or zone to zone, because those play out over time, and it will give you the time you need to be able to make an analysis, make a judgment call, wait for price to set up, get triggered and alerted, and then take action, and then let it play out without you having to be on the charts 24/7, just focused on that completely, right? And the reason I say this, because I know most of you guys are not full-time traders. I mean, you probably wouldn't be here, you know, watching my lives, watching my videos if you were. You know, if you are, you know, I don't know, maybe you're just coming to be nosy or whatever, but most people that are watching are people starting out, people trying to find out their direction, right? So what I want to tell you is this: you need to choose one of each of these, right? And number 4, you need to choose a risk management plan, right? And what I mean by this is the traditional amount here is going to be 1 to 3%. If you're starting out, just risk 1%, man. You don't need to do more than that. 1% and you're good. Okay? So let me go ahead and put this out over here. And this is like really big over here. Let me see if I can make this smaller or something. Alright, so there you go. These are instructions for newbies. I know some of you guys, you know, are already trading. You guys know what you're doing and you're following my trades, but this right here is, you should be working on this if you want to be consistent. You need to do this and understand that you eventually need to do this to at least start following me and taking trade ideas and, you know, earning some money while you're learning, right? Because you know, I give out trade ideas on my Discord. I mean, as I see them, I'm sending them out. Okay. You know, my goal is to make sure if I'm looking to take something, I'm sharing it with everyone else that's in my community, because whether you take it or not is not going to affect if I get to eat or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still take the same thing and, you know, we can all eat, right? Doesn't bother me none. Doesn't faze me. Another thing, if you're new here or new to trading and you don't understand the concept of what's happening here, you have to, I suggest you go to babypips.com to learn the basic mechanics first. Okay. Second, you know, just to kind of explain what we're doing here is, you see the pairs, right? AUD, USD. What this means is simultaneously what we're doing here is, if I was to take a buy or a sell, right? Let's say I was to take a buy. That means I'm buying the first currency and simultaneously selling the second currency, because it's one to the other. And the price here is the relevant price to what this is to the secondary price, right? So for example, basically what this is saying is 1 AUD is worth 0.75866 US dollars. Okay, that's all it's saying. And when we're buying or selling, you're not literally buying, you're not really buying anything. You're holding the quantity of that asset in speculation of price rising or falling. Okay, I know it's probably a lot to comprehend in fucking like 5 minutes, but you know what you need to understand is, when I say buy, I mean price going up. When I say sell, price going down. Okay, when I say bullish, it's up. When I say bearish, it's down. Okay, so those are a couple of terminology things you need to get associated with to understand where it's going, right? Because a lot of times I will say, hey, you know, I'm looking for bullish confirmation, I'm looking for bearish confirmation, and I have a lot of new people telling me, hey, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know, so I'm trying to help you out here. Okay, you know, I don't want to be that, like, you know, I don't want to be that guy that says, oh, you know, you don't know the basics, get off my stream. I don't turn anyone away, man. I think everyone deserves a fair shot at this, and if you're willing to put in the time and put in the work, I think you can be successful at it. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about when I send a trade idea. Okay, if I send a trade idea on my Discord, for the most part, I'm telling you it's looking like a buy, it's looking like a sell. Yo, man, long time. What's up, referee? Yeah, bro, I know it. I'm coming back though, man. You know, I had a lot of things I had to take care of, but I've been building some things for you guys. If you're not in my Discord, bro, link is in the description. I've made a new Discord. It's fucking going wild. I'm literally feeding people every day. Okay, make sure you join that. So anyways, if I'm sending a trade idea in my Discord, you're gonna see something like this. You're just gonna get, you know, this like screenshot here. Okay, what you need to pay attention to is, first of all, this gray number right here is the entry, right? That's the entry price. And you know what, this has two, so I'm gonna delete one, so, you know, make it easier. And I'll delete this to the yellow one, so make it even easier. Oh, okay. This grayed out number that you see in the trade idea link when I send it out, this is the entry price that I'm looking at. Okay, once I enter myself, I always edit this and enter the price that I entered at. I never send out any trade that I don't enter myself. Okay, I will only enter and send out trade ideas that I take myself. I just don't think it's fair to you guys for me to send out bullshit and me not have skin in the game, right? It just, And honestly, like, I'm not sitting here looking for trades to send out. When I look for trades, it's because I'm looking to get in. Okay. Secondly, the red number down here, this one right here, hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, this one right here is the stop loss that I'm looking at. That is the stop loss. All right, the green one over here is the overall take profit, where I say I think it can go eventually to this level. Doesn't mean I don't look at other levels and adjust. In my Discord, whenever it gets to certain levels of resistance or support, I'm always updating you guys in there. I'm always updating you guys on there and letting you know, hey, it looks like it's exhausting. I'm gonna take profit. I'm gonna close partials. I'm gonna I tell you guys what I'm doing. Yes, it can go up here, but I might make a decision to come out right there. Because I'm a price action trader and I'm reacting to each individual level. This is the overall level, but there's little levels on the way there. And I'm always reading them when it's getting to that point. So I just want to explain that for the people that are jumping into my Discord and not understanding how to take the trades that I take. Okay. Another thing, when I send out trades, I've been on crazy fucking winning streaks, but I will like be winning 10 days in a row, and then you get overly confident and throw Lambo lots on the next trade, and that trade will be the one that hits us a stop loss or whatever. You know, you'll end up over leveraging. You can't handle the drawdown. Like, guys, it's super important. Risk management will always save you. Always save. Always, always, always. I don't care how many trades I'm winning. I never go outside of my risk management, because that's how you lose your account. You blow your account. It's just, you don't want to go into that state financially with your account and mentally, because your mindset, it will fuck you all up. Okay. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You got to understand that what you're trying to build here is a skill and something to push you forward, to put you in a position where you can do this whenever you want, print as much money as you want, make everything you want happen. But it's not going to happen if all you're doing is trying to fucking hit a home run the next day and make $1 million or become a millionaire the next day. Like, that's just not, it's not realistic, bro. Like, you have to be patient, put in the work, be consistent, and be structured. Okay. So when I send a trade idea, those are the 3 numbers to pay attention to. You know, I used to send out, oh, okay, here's the entry and stop loss and take profit 1, 2, 3 and all that. But you know, that takes too much time for me to do. I don't want to be doing that, and I don't want to be hand holding. I want you guys to start focusing on learning this for yourself, to feed yourself. Like, I don't want you to depend on me. I'm trying to teach you guys to do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's going to get you there. When you start figuring out why and how and where and all of that, you'll make it happen. Trust me. Okay? So those are the kind of things I wanted to go over for the beginners, right? If you have questions on terminology and just understanding how to count the pips and, you know, understanding, you know, terminology, like those kind of things, just basic concept stuff, you can go to babypips.com. Free education. Just jump in there and start learning stuff. I don't recommend anyone's courses, anyone's, you know, mentorships, none of that. None of that. None of that. Most of these people are fucking liars and they're just making money off of you. Like, it's sad to say, but they're great fucking marketers. And their money that they're showing off is coming from you guys buying their fucking courses. Like, I'm not, look, everything I'm sending out, all the education, everything I'm giving out is free. Okay? Because I really fucking trade. Okay, I don't need your money. I make my own, trust me. So listen, here's another thing. Whenever you guys feel you're not finding the answer that you need, or you're looking for some more direction, bro, there's a general chat in the Discord. Hit me up, send a message. Even if I don't respond right away, I always respond to everyone. Okay, you have a question, there's a questions chat. Ask your question in there. I answer every question, and I put the answers in the answer chat, so everyone else has the opportunity to go back and look at those questions, see the answers, and help themselves. And eventually there's people in here that are fucking killing it. I have this from like a long time ago that was following me. She started out brand fucking new with 500 bucks. She beginning trade. She had no idea of trading, and she's having fucking phenomenal, like, her progress. I cannot, like, she's literally had the best progress I've ever seen from anybody else. Having $1,000 days, baby. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, I'm telling you, if you just put in the time, you put in the work, you're patient, and you're consistent, it'll happen for you. But if you're fucking, oh, I need to make $1,000 tomorrow and I have $10, oh, dude, it's probably not gonna happen for you. And you're probably gonna keep losing because you're pressuring yourself to make something happen that you can't come into trading focused on the money. You got to come into it focused on the skill, focused on trying to get better, focused on being a better trader, focused on, documenting your trades, logging your trades in a trading log, and figuring out how you can be better. Until you do that, you're not going to win. Now, I don't say this to discourage you, but I say this to be real with you. And if you have questions on that, hit me up in the Discord. And if you just don't do anything and then just do exactly what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it on my Discord, you will be profitable. And over time, you'll start figuring out why and when I do the things that I do. And that alone right there will put you years ahead of everybody else. Trust me. Guys, I've been trading for 6 years, actually like 7 years now. And it took me a long time to become consistent and profitable. But once it happened, it was just like nothing. Like, I had to go through all these lessons, and all of these lessons and experiences and money that I've lost, I'm giving it to you guys for free. And maybe that's my problem, and the fact that some of you guys aren't winning, because when you're receiving just this information just like that, you don't take it, maybe you don't take it seriously, maybe you don't take it to heart because you didn't lose in that. I have all of these lessons and I follow these rules because each one cost me a motherfucking grip. Like, I lost money. That's why it's a lesson. I lost money. That's why it's a rule. You understand that? Like, I give you all these rules and lessons, not for shits and giggles. Like, I don't do this for fun. Like, I'm telling you these lessons and rules because each one of those cost me money. That's the price I paid for the lesson, and I'm giving it to you guys for free. Most people would give up if they lost in a day, lost in a week, lost in a month, lost that year. Okay? But I knew this is what I wanted to do, and I kept at it. And I kept at it, and I kept at it, and I kept at it. And now things are completely different now. I'm calling shit out, and people are like, I get messages and people are like, yo, how are you this fucking good? And it's not even about that, bro. It's just, I stick to my lessons. I stick to my rules. That's all it is. There's probably other traders that are even better than me, but I bet you they do the same thing. They have their rules. They stick to it. That's just what it is. Everyone else is bullshitting, man. Like, they're just lying to you, taking your money. Anyways, let's get into some analysis, right? What do you guys want to see? I'm going to go ahead and do some gold analysis because, you know, we trade gold pretty consistently in my community, in my group. So I'm going to remove this. Hopefully you guys took a screenshot, deleted it. I mean, sorry, screenshot, write it down or whatever, but I'm going to delete it because I'm going to do some analysis. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove all this. Let's go ahead and start with the weekly. See what we see. Okay, we have a run up here. It pulled back, failed to make a higher high, fell down lower, pulled back again. It did establish a new high. Okay, so established a new high here, breaking the market structure of this here, right? So we had this market structure around here of this high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then boom, it's breaking this market structure, but it's capping out right here, right where we have this long wick. So it's capping out, it's pushing down. So we could have like kind of like a double top right here, right, where it's rejecting here and it could fall lower. It's huge bearish candle right here. It's a lot of volume to the downside, but there's no wicks either side. This is on the weekly, right? So we have two options here. We can create a new low lower than this, or this can continue the new market structure and create its higher low from here and create a higher high. That could happen. And we could continue to the upside, right? We don't know. You know, this is on the weekly. Each one of these candles is on the weekly. So last week we had very little volume and it was bullish, but you know, it wicked and it pushed down. So not that much like indication. So we moved down on the daily. Okay. On the daily, I mean, we have a lot of indecision here, a lot of exhaustion. It's not really going anywhere. And we have the push up, we have the pull back down, a lot of indecision for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, still within the same price range. Past week, just horrible, which we continue to see on the 4 hour, right? We go down to the 4 hour and it hasn't broke out of this area right here. We can literally just draw a square around it and it's just what it is, like choppy ass, nasty, like consolidation. It's just, it's nothing fun. You don't really want to trade in here. And we took a trade here because I had a little wedge and I thought it was breaking out here, and I went ahead and jumped in because jumping up outside of this, I mean, a breakout, we have a level here, we have a level here, and that's a nice little gain. And if it goes on the continuation of the market structure, we're going to go create a new higher up above this. But we don't know that yet. But if we look back here, we see that the same consolidation pattern of right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. What happened right after this? Boom. So maybe after this, boom. Understand, the longer it consolidates, the bigger the push. Okay, whether it goes down or up. You just have to be ready for that. Once it's going to break out to the downside or to the upside. And you can also at the same time wait for the market to break out and retrace. For example, look, we take this right here and we put this into a box, right? What happens here? Consolidated, breakout, came back, retested, boom. Right here is your entry. If you're doing a breakout retest, I'll take the breakout, enter, boom, take my trade here, consolidate, close out, came back, retested, confirm bullish, enter again, and boom. Like, I mean, I can do both. It just depends on, you know, your style, what you want to trade, doesn't matter. But here's the same thing right here. You know, if I drag this out this way, same thing, we're consolidating right here. We're going to break out. It could retest, continue up, or it could break out to the downside and go downways, you know? Whichever way, you have to be prepared for. And that's what I mean, I say this religiously. Our job as traders is not to predict price. We don't do that here. Anyone that predicts price is a fucking idiot, and they're not a real trader. We don't predict price. What we do here is react to price. That's it. That's all we do. We look at the price and we react to it. Plain and simple. Okay? So what do we do here? What would we do here? What do you guys think? Huh? We're just gonna wait. We'd wait right here. You hear me? So like, what would be the best thing to do here? We'd put a line here, put a line here, and we'd add alerts. Crossing down, add an alert here, crossing up, boom. Because what I want to know is when it's going to break out down or break out up. And then we just let it ride. Let the price do its thing. That's it. JJ, win. That's what we're going to do. You know, bro. That's what we do every day. At least that's what I think is best. Yeah, bro. Look, what we want to do is be patient. We want to wait for price to come to us. So we want the price to go up. We want the price to come down. We know when it's going to happen, it's going to be a big move. So I put alerts here and I just wait. That's it. I don't have to do nothing else, guys. Like, we don't have to, if it's going to come up, I know this. If it's going to come up, I have a level right here. I have a level right here. And I have a level right here. Boom. These are take profit levels. If it's going to come down, I know I have a level right here. Boom. I know I have a level right here. Boom. Another one down here. Boom. Another one down here. Boom. Like, this is fucking easy, guys. It's not a hard thing here. Like, it's an easy game. But are you patient? Are you disciplined? That's the real question. Like, stop trying to fucking make $1 million right now. Like, wait for the price to do its thing. Tell us where it's going to go. Okay? That's all we got to do. So that's where I'll leave this at, because, like I said, I'm waiting for price to come up here or down here. Other than that, let it move sideways. There is a zone to zone where we had these two levels where we can do that, but it's not even going all the way to the zones. It's not valid. Here it was starting to establish that, but it failed here, failed here, failed here, failed here, failed here. And you see these candles are getting smaller and lighter and wicking more and more. This is an indication that it's getting ready to fucking break. One way or the other. Somebody's gonna win. Buyers or the sellers. One way or the other, someone's gonna win. We just gotta be ready for that. Okay? So let's look at another pair here. GJ. What y'all think about GJ? Let me go ahead and delete all this. Let's look at the weekly. So we have a push up here, retrace. We had a bullish candle here that failed to create a new high. It stayed lower than the previous week. Okay. So what does that tell me is that it could begin to start creating its market structure to the downside, but really that is not confirmed until I get a lower price in this area right here than the last level of support. So what I would like to see is for it to break down here, for me to say it's broken market structure, we're going down. Okay, so I'm still heavily bullish, right? So I see this coming down, retracing, finding support, pushing up, creating a new high, coming down, retracing. This is the new low, pushing up, and this could be a move now to the upside, right? Creating a new high. But we don't do that on the weekly. This is just giving you perspective overall where it could be moving. So let's move down to the daily. What do we see? What do we see on the daily? We see similar structure, pushing up, consolidation, breaking out, coming back to retrace, creating a new low, breaking that structure down here, still not breaking this lower structure, pushing back up, rejecting, failing to create a new high. Now, you could probably run fib on this. Not quite, not quite. So we continue here. What is the 4 hour telling us? Look at the volumes of the candles. Push up, choppy, push up, consolidation, push up, consolidation, then retrace, right? So it looks like here it did a double top. Boom. double top right there. Now it could be moving lower. But you see this consolidation on the left? There's probably going to be consolidation in this area because we have heavy support here in this whole box, right? So is it going to break out to the downside? Then we can target these areas down here. Boom. Boom. But most of the time what this thing does is it always gives you a fake move to where you think it's going to go, and before it closes and confirms that move down to the downside, boom, it shoots back up. That's just because I know how GJ moves, right? So for me, what I would do in this situation is this. We have current structure moving down to the downside. We have an overall contradiction moving up to the upside. I would look to the next level of support on the 4 hour, and if we break this right here, I would look to enter with my stops above the previous wick, targeting the next level. Because here you see this clean traffic to the downside, and right there alone, I mean, it's 150 pips. Not bad. That's a quick, nice little bag, you know. Even though that this could come reach and find some heavier support and then make that new high, but you can catch this little quick move. You understand, you're not right or wrong buying or selling. Eventually it will go that direction, but how long will it take to get there? That's the question. That's what makes you a good trader, you know. So like I said, right here, I'll probably put price alert right here. Boom, add alert, pressing down. We'll sell that puppy. Okay, moving to the upside, I want to know when it's gonna break up here. Boom, add alert, pressing up. Boom. And we'll just leave it like that. I'll just wait, because this is all choppy phase. Like, it bounced up, pushed it back in, bounced down, pushed it back up. Like, this is just, you don't want nothing to do with this area. This is what we call no trade zone. Okay, gotta wait for down or up, and then we can make decisions. So that's GJ. What else you guys want to look at? Want to look at some of the pairs for the challenge? We're doing the AUD pairs, NZD pairs. This was crazy because we took a little quick like profit on here and then got out and it came back down. Like, you gotta be quick with some of these, you know. And like for the challenges, like I do my analysis setups on 4 hours, but then I find my entries on smaller time frames because we have such a small account. And so it's a little difficult, right? But even this, I mean, you can overall see that this is falling, right? Where's the last little level of support? Right here. You see, right here, right here, right here, price change right here, hold right there, boom, we're there. It's there. Something is happening right here. So if I can break above this right here, then we can look to go for a new high. But if this fails to make a new higher wick and breaks down through here, we'll just move this little alert down here. And you know what? I'll put it right below here. Boom. And you know what? This alert, I want it crossing down. Boom. That's how we change it up right there. Done. Quick and easy. See, so like all these alerts, like I have them already all set up for you guys. So whenever the week starts, you know, I go about my business and then I just get an alert. Okay, guys, look, we're looking at this. We're going to jump into this. We're going to do that. Check out the Discord. Like, I mean, I send you guys everything there, you know? AUDJPY. We got this huge level of support right here. It's literally at that level. Is it gonna hold here and break back down? Or is it gonna reject and push up? Who knows? What do we need to know? If we're gonna go higher than here, create an alert, crossing up, great. All right, to the downside, probably put it down here. Boom, actually, oh, down here, create an alert, crossing down. I'll put it just under there. Yeah, I knew it was gonna do that. Okay. Just put it. I put it too close to the thing it was already touching, so it went off. But I want to know, like, coming down, and you know what I want to know is crossing down, and close on that one to give me indication. Yeah, because if it comes down, we got a level here, we got a level here, we got a level here, easily. And if it's gonna continue to the downside, create new low. I mean, really, realistically, you could enter that puppy right there. Boom. Put your stops above here. Target way down here. New low. 150 pips right there. 2.4 risk to reward. That's nice. So we'll wait. We got alerts on that. AUD, CAD. What are we doing here? You know what? This is a little choppy. I mean, it's been moving sideways since May 13th, really. Look at that. I don't think it's worth it. Like, even these little moves, really not worth it. Look at that. I'm not even gonna play with this. For what? You know, there's so many better moves out here. AUD USD correlates gold a lot. So, you know, we have this right here, where it's literally, you know, at level of support. Support resistance breaking, retesting. You know, is it gonna hold? Is it gonna break back down? I think it's gonna break up, to be honest. Got a level right here, boom. Got a level right here, boom. I think because it broke through here, exhaustion here on the down bearish. We just need some bullish confirmation. You could get in, put your stops below, head to the upside. If it breaks this area down to the downside, boom, you got levels here, here, here. Really. Boom, boom, boom. Either way. You don't stick to buy or sell. You know, like you have to understand that the market, it's gonna do what it wants. So you trade what you see. Don't trade what you think. Okay? So that's AUD USD, NZD CAD. You know, we've been coming down here and then it's pushing up. Maybe yeah, I don't know. I mean, this looks kind of choppy right here. Sideways movement. I mean, it could be a long, like, you know, double top here. Be headed back down. Maybe if we get something closing below here, I would probably put an alert. Crossing down once per bar close. Need a candle closing below to give us that market structure to the downside. We could easily target this area down here, boom, and then maybe even wait to break down through there. So got an alert there. It's NZD CAD, NZD USD. Where are we at? Okay. So this is completely melting, falling here. Get rid of all this shit. Okay. Completely melting, falling here. It's been climbing up. High, lower high, higher high, lower high. You know, it's been moving, but it looks like right here it's starting to move sideways. So what I would look for is a break right here. Put an alert, crossing up. Once per bar close, because if it does, then we can target this area, we can target this area, we can target this area, right? Now to the downside, really I would probably say if it breaks down here, breaks down here, hit the alert, crossing down, once per bar close, boom, and then we could target boom, boom, and boom. Analysis shouldn't take you long, guys. It should be a quick thing. Like once you know how to do it, I mean, it's just fucking. And I don't even need these lines. I put these lines for you guys. Usually I just do the alerts. Like these are just so you can visually see what I'm seeing. I'm trying to talk it out with you guys so you know what I'm doing. Right? NZDJPY, where are we at? Man, this shit was nice. Was it last week? We took this, boom, 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 called it right here. Doof, melted. Took our profit here and it continued to melt. We tried to take another sell here and then it didn't fucking play out because it didn't break right there. Pushed back up. But still, this was still nice setup. Came down, pushed back. It's back at this level here. So it's basically this level here. Right? It's at a pivotal level. So it could hold here, continue up, or break down. So you just wait for price to do its thing. Today's still too early, right? But other than that, we got enough alerts ready for us. We got enough setups. I really love gold, so I'll be waiting on that, and hopefully we see this thing play out. I really think it's going to go to the upside. Additionally, what you want to do is you want to go to Forex Factory, right? And make note of the news. The news is so important, guys, because you don't want to be in it when it's having issues. So Tuesday, 9 a.m., we got consumer confidence, USD. That's going to affect pairs. Then as we move out through the week, Euro, I don't trade Euro. USD, here's another one, ADP non-farm employment change. 7:15 a.m. on Wednesday. Okay. CAD news, USD news also on Wednesday at 8:45 a.m., 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. So you make note of the times and the days so you're not trading. You know, I just don't trade news. Just stay out. Orange folders and red folders. Thursday, Euro, I'm good on that. GBP, 4 a.m. Boom. Mark that down. All day OPEC meetings. Boom. Mark that down. 9 a.m. ISM manufacturing. GBP at 2 p.m. Friday, there's USD news. Oh, it's non-farm payroll and fucking unemployment. The first Friday of the month. Happens every first Friday of the month. NFP, I don't trade it. I don't mess with it. Okay. So just make note of those. Usually every day when I start trading, I always come back and double check this. But I usually make a note to what days and times to avoid. So keep that in mind. Other than that, that's all I had for you guys. I just really wanted to do some analysis with you guys, show you guys an overview of what I'm looking at for the week. My Discord is live, guys. I'm feeding people every single day. So if you're not in there, make sure you check out the description, join the Discord. And the challenge has already started, so if you haven't joined it, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not letting people in because you know, I'm already at 116.3% gain, and I'm not trying to like backtrack and help someone start from the beginning when I already have people starting. So I'm just gonna continue with the people that I have in there now, but you know, I still give out trade ideas in my trade setup chat, general chat. You can ask questions, hit me up if you need anything. I'm very active on there. I'm very vocal on there. I answer everyone's questions. I get back to you on everything, so make sure you're jumping on there. You know, I appreciate you guys, you know, joining me. I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. You know, I do this for you guys. You know, I don't need to do this for myself. I already trade. I'm a consistent, profitable trader. You know, I don't do this for me. I do this to help people that I feel want to help, and I do it because I wish there was someone that would have helped me when I was in your position, because I can relate to it. You know, it took me many years to figure these things out, and I'm trying to just help you guys not take that long and answer the questions that you guys need, and you know, be here to support you guys. You know, I'm here about it, man. And you know, ask anyone that's in my community, man. I mean, it's an open community. You guys can ask questions, conversate, send chats, whatever. We're in there to help each other, and all I want is to see you guys succeed. So if you need anything, make sure you hit me up in the Discord. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, the lives are going to be coming back. I'm thinking next month I'm going to start. I'm trying to look at the calendar. I'm also trying to set up my new office and stuff, so for my trading setup. And I'm thinking, because next month, I mean, we have the 4th of July, Mondays, banks are closed, so maybe the 12th I'll get started. If I don't get started here, then I'll definitely get started for the month of August, okay? But I'm working on fixing a couple things to make sure I can, you know, account for that. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys. Much love, much love. If you need anything, hit me up in the Discord. I'm here for you guys. Even if I take a while to respond, I am here and I will respond. I respond to everyone. Everyone's questions, everyone's comments, everything you need, I'm here for it. Okay, guys, much love. I'll see you guys this week. Let's have a phenomenal week. Peace. I'm out.